is going on, FishAholic fam? Well, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Rich, and we are here in York, Maine right now. And it's a long story of how I am here right now, but basically yesterday I turned 30, and my sister Erica, Melanie, my mom, put together a really cool birthday celebration for my 30th, and basically we all had to meet in a central location in New Jersey for a wedding for our cousin, and that was on the 23rd of August. My birthday's on the 26th, so we all decided to also then after that celebrate my birthday by coming up to New England. And the day before my birthday, we went to a Zach Brown Band and Kenny Chesney concert at Gillette Stadium, which was extremely phenomenal. That was actually my first ever real concert, so huge shout out to my sisters and my mom for putting that together. And then after that, we took the ride up to Maine, and we're staying at the Anchorage Inn, I believe. And I have some time to fish this morning, and maybe we'll fish this evening or tomorrow morning. And I only have this Dark Matter travel spinning rod, so we'll try plugging away along the rocks, and maybe we'll get lucky to catch some stripers or some pollock or something. So stay tuned. Let's see if we can catch some fish. So you got to be careful fishing on these rocks, because where those rocks are really black like that there, most likely they're wet and have an icy slime on them. So if you step on that without spikes, which I don't have right now, I'm probably gonna slide right into the water. So I'm gonna stick to the dry rocks, and maybe if I have to get down close to the water to get a fish, I might look for areas where there's barnacles, because that'll give you traction. All right, let's start out with this little Yozuri twitch bait. And there's a nice little bottleneck between that island out here and the mainland, and there's not a whole lot of current flowing through here, but it just looks like textbook striper territory. So we'll take a few casts here and we'll see if we get a bite or two. This water is crystal clear, which is kind of cool, and it's just loaded with tons of big boulders. It looks like we're starting to get a little bit of current going out here, so it's going from left to right through this little cut. It's about 7:30 a.m. right now, and I think sunrise is at 6, so I'm not out here at first light, but I think it'll be okay, especially that we've got overcast conditions. And there's a fish. Nice. Woo! We found a fish. There he goes. Nice. Now I got to be careful here to get a little bit closer to the water so I can get this fish up. Oh yeah. Well, that was easy. Only fishing for 5 minutes, and we got something to eat. Oh, it's a nice striper. Nice for this light tackle inshore travel spinning rod, and I have it paired up with this 5000 Daiwa BGMQ. I think if I'm careful, I might be able to get right over here, and I can lift this fish up gently. There we go, not bad. Beautiful striper. have it, y'all. Not a bad fish, especially for my first ever Maine striped bass. And this guy crushed this low Uzuri twitch bait. So cool. Let's get her back. See ya. Oh yeah. There's no better feeling than when you first come to a new spot that I've never even seen other than on a map, and you catch a fish like right away. The day's made. I'm beyond stoked. Let's see if there's any more fish over in that direction. No more bites casting from that rock where we landed that fish. I was standing over here when I got that bite, so this might be the right angle to get a fish to eat. So with this twitch bait, you kind of want to just do like a jerk, pause, let it kind of hover there for a little bit, and then keep it moving. And those little twitches cause it to dart side to side and flash and look like an injured bait fish. Oh, come on. Let's try this nomad vibe here. I think with this, we'll be able to work the deeper depths. And we might be able to get something different too. Way out there on the bottom. We could even catch a Maine cod. You know, I know some guys catch them from the beach accidentally when they're striper fishing. Let's see how deep it is out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Just hit bottom, so it might be like 24 to 25 feet of water just to cast lengths out there. Crazy. That wasn't even a hard cast out. That was just kind of like a light little lob. I got something on here. Something that hit it right on the bottom. Maybe a little pollock or a little sea bass. Or I'm just tangled and I got a clump of weeds. Might be a clump of weeds. Or no, it's a little fish. Maybe a little begall. Oh, look at that. A little begall. Pretty cool. These little guys are actually extremely tasty if you can get them a decent size and get some nice fillets off of them. See you, little dude. Whew. It can be complicated rock hopping through these cliff faces. to get from spot to spot. Woo! My one sister Erica wanted to come, and I was like, I don't know about that. Like, the last thing I need is her falling off the rocks here and getting hurt. Now this point, I think, is gonna produce. And there's like 2 more points over there that look good. But this one kind of sticks out the most, besides the island out there that I can't get to unless I wanted to go swimming. I gotta be careful though, because this is all probably very slick here. But if I can get out onto that rock, it's covered with barnacles, and the barnacles will give me traction. So I just want to walk slow and kind of stay low to the ground so I can catch myself. See those barnacles right there? Perfect traction. There we go. Perfect. And now we're also in a good spot to land fish if we get a couple to eat here. Let's see how deep it is out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 20 plus feet at least. Come on, fish. Come on. Come on. Oh, 2 or 3 stripers just followed this in right here. Oh, there's more down there. There's a whole school of them. Come on, eat it. Eat it. Eat the vibe. That was cool. There was a couple nice ones in there too, like 30 inches probably at least. Good to see there's still some here. There he is. Fish on. This might not be a striper though. What is this? Oh, another bagal, but look at that, a much bigger one. Look at that. And I can't believe it, guys. There is a little sandworm that I somehow got on the hook of the vibe. If I had a cooler, I would definitely bleed this guy and throw him in it and bring him home to eat. These guys are so delicious. Sweet. I guess I'll leave that little sandworm on there as a little bit of bait. It's funny, I'm casting way out there and I'm definitely seeing a lot more stuff like right along the rocks here, and I'm catching more fish closer in than further out. I spotted another nice striper right here. That's crazy. Let's see if they want something that looks like an eel. Let's tie on this little 1/2 ounce jig head. And then let's maybe try a couple of these sluggos. And I also got these little 5-inch or 4-inch maybe, little Zoom Super Flukes. So this could look like a little sand eel. All right, that could work. I'm not that far out, so I don't have to cast far. Oh, just got hit right there. Oh, got him. Got him on the sluggo. Heck yeah. Stripers love sluggos. Nice. Not bad. See ya. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. So cool. And how I'm basically fishing this sluggo is very similar to the twitch bait. Just letting it sink a little first, and then I'm giving it a couple jerks or jigs, pausing it to get it to sink again, and then I'm just repeating that process until we get whacked. Hopefully I didn't get one out of the school and kind of spook them out of here, because there were quite a few fish just right in this zone. It's really cool how you can see like just a slight lure change makes all the difference. And I bet you there's a bunch of eels that live around these rocks, and there's probably sand eels that swim in here, so this just looks more natural to them than that croaker vibe. Not to say that that wouldn't work. Like, I did have a couple fish follow it, so they were interested in it, and I'm sure in the right scenario it probably would work really well. And we might even still find a scenario like that where we'll have to switch back to the vibe, and that could crush this fish just as well as this. Oh, that was a bite, I think. Oh, just had another one try to eat it. He followed it right to the edge of this rock under the whitewater. They love hanging under the whitewater to eat any kind of bait fish that gets disoriented. Let's try switching to the Zoom Super Fluke. There we go. This should get us another bite.
Saw another striper right here, just like cruising right in front of me. Such a cool spot that I could just catch them right here at my feet, or just even, you know, not even if I'm not catching, I can see them. It's like looking in an aquarium. Oh, I got another striper right here. Will he hit? Will he hit? Got him. Got him. Nice. This one's ripping pretty good. On the Zoom Super Fluke. The good old reliable. So fun on this light tackle. From the surf too. So when fishing on high rocks like this, you want to make sure you have at least a 6-foot leader, I would say, because this is kind of like your handle when you're trying to get a fish up here. You want to grab the leader rather than the braid. The braid, if it's a larger fish, could cut into your hands. So grabbing the fluorocarbon leader is just a little bit better. There he goes. Oh, another fish on right there. I think it's another Begall. If there was still a school of stripers right here, I'd probably put this guy in a hook and throw him down there to see if we could get a bite on him. They'd probably smoke him in about 2 seconds. This point looks pretty good, but the next one looks a lot better. There's a lot more white water washing around it. So that's like one thing you want to look for. You want to look for, something sticking out into the current. And then if there's more of that turbulent water, the stripers are going to be there. We definitely got to at least see one striper here. Oh, there's a striper right here in the shallows. Oh, he's chasing it. Come on, eat it. Ah, he gave up on it. He was literally in like a foot of water right on top of these rocks. And I just spotted another one cruising that way. It's crazy how shallow they are. Let's try right along here. There's a striper right here. How did I not see him? He was right at my feet. It seems like they love to sit on these little shelves that are just like right up ahead of the ledges. Oh, he followed it. This looks good right here. There's got to be a striper sitting on this little shelf that's up a little bit shallow here. Oh, there's literally one right here. Oh my gosh, there's one right here at my feet. That's crazy. He didn't hit though. He wasn't that interested. All right, another lure change. Let's try putting on a smaller vibe to see if we can get a bait. This little one here should definitely get us a nice little bergal, and then I can put it on maybe one of these jig heads, because I don't think I have any circle hooks. Oh, I just had a bait. Oh, another bite. Oh, another one. Oh, there he is. Fish on. Something better on this vibe here. Oh, no way. Look at this. That's a pretty good size one right there. Sweet. Check that out. Well, this guy is obviously too big to use for a live bait. Or, well, maybe if we were trying to catch a 50-pound striper, but I really only think we're gonna get, you know, schoolie sized to maybe like slot size fish here. So we'll throw this guy back. I really wish I was taking him home to eat, but that's just the way it goes. There he goes. Look at that. There's a striper looking at him. There's two stripers right here looking at my bergal. There's 3 of them, 4 of them. Dang, son. There's a bunch of stripers that swam by looking at that fish. Let's get the vibe out there. Maybe the stripers will hit this. Well, the stripers are here. And I think if I can get like a 4 or 5 inch bergal, we'd have a perfect bait, and these stripers would probably smoke it. Oh, another one. Crush the vibe. These fish are fun to catch. Man, I would have such a good dinner tonight. So you see those teeth? These fish have these teeth because, just like tautog or blackfish, they like to sit down in the rocks and chew up little barnacles and crabs, mussels, and that's why they need those teeth. Oh, another bite. Come on back. Come on back. Maybe this next one will be a cod. I think that a few have to be out there. Oh, there he is again. Hot bottom bite. This is actually really fun because it's, you know, consistent action. So another name that some people may call these fish is also a cunner. And again, they are extremely tasty.
All right, y'all, well, I think that's gonna be a wrap for this video. My family is calling me nonstop, wondering where I'm at and where's the car, because I took the car today to get up to this area to fish, and they're only like 10 minutes away, staying at the hotel. But man, I had a blast. This was so fun, hopping on the rocks along the ocean here, and most importantly, not getting skunked. We didn't catch anything large, but at least we got a few stripers. We got a bunch of those Bergal or Cunner fish. And now, to top it all off, before we end the video, we're gonna go over to this lobster restaurant and get a nice and tasty lobster roll, because when in Maine, you gotta do it. And after we pick that up, give you guys a closer look and maybe a bite of that, then we'll close out the video.
Take that one and then come.
Hello, can I order 2 lobster rolls? Thank you.
Anything else?
No, just that.
Okay, just the lobster rolls. It's gonna be 62.53.
Cool,
And your
thank
order number number 0.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's an easy one to remember. Thank you.
Order 0. What do you want me to do?
There we go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Here we go, guys, we got it. That looks delicious. I gotta save one for the fam. They're gonna share it, and then I'm gonna devour one all myself. All right. Wow, look how packed that is with lobster. Let's give it a bite. Mmm. Now that's a good lobster roll. That place just had the vibes of like a really good lobster roll joint. Last night when we first got into Maine, I got a lobster roll at a different spot, and I thought it would be good, but they didn't even toast the roll with butter or anything. They just gave me like a crusty, old, dry, white roll, and it actually like made the difference between the lobster roll being good or not. Not to sound picky, but it does make a huge difference, because the roll is nice and toasted, buttery and warm, and then this lobster meat is cold, and it just gives it such a better like flavor all around. Mmm. Oh yeah. Well, guys, excuse me. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. And like always, live to fish, fish to live.